know the new Deshaun Watson. He's very unhappy down in Houston, and the
Mhm.
Jets have a bunch of picks where they can throw a bag at Houston and include the number 2 pick in the draft. Should the Jets make the call to Houston and trade for Deshaun Watson? We're gonna start with you, Anthony.
First off, absolutely not. Second off, absolutely not. And third off, absolutely not. You want me to tell you why you don't trade for Deshaun Watson right now? Because your foundation isn't ready for a Deshaun Watson. All you're gonna do is is trade for Deshaun Watson, lose your opportunity to flesh out that roster in the draft with high picks, multiple high picks. I think they have 11 picks. So with 11 picks, you can really flesh out a roster. Even if you don't have the quarterback of right now, you flesh it out around him. You continue to look. If you trade everything for Deshaun Watson, all you're going to do is be the Houston Texans. They already don't have the best owner. They don't have the best GM. They're going to put Deshaun Watson in a bad situation. And I don't think Deshaun wants to go to New York and play for the Jets. Name me one receiver they have, tight end or running back that they have that it's like, oh yeah, this is going to be a dynamic duo. I disagree. No. It's Deshaun.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Anthony, but I actually agree with you, believe it or not. But the only concern I have with Sam Donald is his injuries. He's very injury prone. But I have to agree, if they do that trade, they're retarded. Because the way I see it, I like the new head coach signing with Robert Saleh, a great defensive-minded coach, which the Jets definitely need. Their defense is strong, but they need a right person to anchor that team. You think about the 49ers these past 2 years, top 5 in defense, and with the injuries that they had nobody. So imagine what Robert Saleh that could do with that Jets team, with the players they have right now. And he brings a different vibe, a different energy, and a younger. Let's be honest. We know Gates wasn't the right head coach from this first press conference. Y'all seen him? And
People was
I feel
nervous.
like with that second pick, they need to build around Sam Donald. They need a receiver because they have a bunch of solid receivers, but they're not number 1 receivers. They have Perriman, Mims, and Crowder. Those are like second options receiver. They need a receiver. You know who they got draft with the second pick? That boy from Bama.
Oh, I knew you was finna say.
Gotta pick.
Oh no. I know.
Gotta go with Devontae Smith. If not him, they need an O-line. They need an O-line as well. From that play from Oregon, I think his name is Pinay Sewell. He's a solid player as well. So I definitely have to agree with you on that for one.
Well, and one thing that you said with his injury history, do you think that might be alleviated some if they had an offensive line of some skill positions to get the ball out of his hands sooner?
Yeah, I agree with that.
All of that matters. So when it comes to that, the Jets are just trying to do their best New York Knicks impression and try to get the best marquee name and attach their self to it and hope something sticks. I don't know if this is something that'll actually be anything really tangible or if it's just, okay, Deshaun Watson wants out, the Jets want Deshaun Watson. Does Deshaun Watson want the Jets? Does Deshaun Watson, the agent, want the Jets? None of that came out. We just know that Deshaun Watson wants out and the Jets want Deshaun Watson. That is far from the Jets are about to shine Deshaun Watson or trade for Deshaun Watson. That's all I know. Because Deshaun Watson could just say he's not going to sign. And that'll put them in a situation where they're going to have him for, what, a year, 2 years, maybe?
No, he just signed a new contract last year.
He did?
4 years, 150 million. So he on the books for 150 million, like on 4 years.
Well,
and he has a no trade clause. So
if he's on the books, then he has no personal leverage. But I just wouldn't do it.
He has a no trade clause. He has a no trade clause.
He has a no trade clause? Oh, I thought you said he didn't. Well, I mean, he's going to waive it for whatever team he wants to go to. So that's what we have to figure out if he wants the Jets. Because no trade clause means I'm not going nowhere. But if, okay, I waive it for, let's say, San Francisco, where I feel like he should be looking to go. Because if he goes to, like I said, he goes to the 49ers, he goes to because losing Drew Brees, and if they cut Taysom Hill and Trey Hendrickson, they can fit with some trades Deshaun Watson under the cap as well. So if he goes to somewhere like the 49ers or the Saints or the Eagles or something like that, he might actually be in a situation where he can win some games, maybe win some playoff games.
And the thing is, I'm glad you said that Saints thing, because we don't got to cut Trey Hendrickson. He's a free agent. The Saints actually have 21 free agents. So believe it or not, they're going to do a lot of rebuilding. So I think they could definitely get Watson if he wants to win a Super Bowl right away.
Yeah, all I'm going to say is, like I said, 21 free agents, and a couple of those free agents we don't want. And most of our major important pieces, i.e. Kamara, Thomas, Lattimore, and our offensive line for the most part, is locked up. So we really just kind of need that captain. And that's for the same. And the 49ers are a Super Bowl team waiting for a quarterback. That's literally all they're waiting for is a quarterback. They had a bunch of injuries, and they still had a very decent season with terrible quarterback play. The coach is good. The defense is good, even with the injuries. So the 49ers is coming. They just need a quarterback. But they need one now.
2 points to add to the 2 top points to add to the topic. One, I was on Instagram, and the New York Post posted like a caption with Deshaun Watson today, trade for it, and Deshaun Watson actually liked it. And then 2, the rumor is that he wants Miami. Like if he gets out, he wants to go play in Miami. And they have the number 3 pick. They have the number 3 pick, and they also have their own pick, which is like in the 19 area. So they have a bunch of picks too they can throw at Houston if he wants to go Miami. And Tua.
Mm-hmm. And another thing is, I believe he was seen on Instagram wearing a 49ers jersey as well, or Twitter. So those are the 3. We'll see.
Hey man, when Big Andre Johnson speaks, all Houston Texans players should listen because he don't never speak. So when he say get out of there because they ruin careers, Deshaun Watson might want to get out there. Get out of there.
Might want to. Andre Johnson could have been the best wide receiver ever with the right quarterback in the right organization.